Alright, let's talk through MODLR's new PowerPoint extension. This lets us bring through cards from the MODLR platform and all the associated data into presentations. I'm going to start by adding a bit of generic theming to the slide deck. Let's review the global context we're running this presentation as. So that's 2022 March for Company 1. This will run through all the cards and we'll set each card to then use that context as we go. Here I insert my first card, the financial period card, which just says what the reporting period is in this presentation. You can see currently that says May 22. What we need to do here is just update the card information and link it through to that global context, and that'll then override that back to March 22, which is what we'd expect as our global elements have set that. Let's duplicate that slide, and now we get to start adding content into the presentation. So I'll go into insert card again. I'm going to pick the cost of services as a percentage of revenue. You can see the width and height are all preset, and I just go through those three dimensions each time, company, year, and month, and link them back to the global context, and then I can put this kind of pie chart wherever I'd like. And what I'll do is I'll go and insert the net profit line as well as a percentage of revenue as another widget there. Now I've linked them up to the time period, so that's going and showing us the March cost of sales as a percentage of revenue and net profit as a percentage of revenue. I'll do the same with a little this year versus last year comparison. Gives a little red, amber, green status there as well based on the size of the variance. And then we can add some trends over time. So account over time is a little line chart. You can see in the account setting there it's set to net profit. And so that'll give us a trend line of net profit over time. I'm going to do the same thing again. This time you'll see I'll hard code and change the account code to, in this case, operating expenses. And that'll give us the same thing, but for operating expenditure. Happy with this slide. I'm going to move on, duplicate that down because I want the theming to stay with it. And now we'll insert a bigger, kind of a more fuller P&L summary that has that same variance analysis as well as the month, year to date, and then a view column that gives us our full year budget as well. And with that, I'm happy with the presentation. Just to show you how this affects our kind of run time for next month, I can go and change my month to April. Say we get to the start of next month and I hit refresh all slides now, and that carries right the way through the presentation. So each of these cards is then going to refresh, get its numbers from April instead of March moving forward, and that'll then refresh the numbers in kind. If you have any questions on this technology, feel free to reach out, contact details on our website, or leave a comment below.